Could this be your loved one within the spirit world? Come and join me as I sketch and communicate with those who've crossed over to the higher side of life. If you like my content, why not like this video and subscribe to my channel? As this radiant lady steps forward into my awareness, I am immediately enveloped in a wave of warmth so tender and pure that my heart can do nothing but soften in her presence. She greets me with the kind of smile that feels like sunlight after rain, sincere, glowing, and filled with timeless grace. It is a smile that carries memories, love, and the quiet wisdom of a life well lived. Before me she stands petite, delicate in form, around 4 feet 11 in height, yet her spirit radiates far beyond any measure of this world. Though she reached around 80 years of age before she crossed into the light, her energy remains youthful, bright, and beautiful. I see her eyes most clearly, shimmering bluish grey, like moonlight reflected upon still waters. In them, the tenderness of eternity glows. You cannot help but feel calm in her presence, as though peace itself has taken human form. Her energy tells me everything I need to know. She was a woman of heart, of humility, of simple but profound kindness. She wore a heart on her sleeve, unafraid to feel deeply or to love openly. She never saw herself as above anyone. Instead, she treated each soul as sacred. Even strangers felt her generosity. She would often carry food from her own kitchen to share with those who wandered the streets in hardship. Compassion was not something she practiced occasionally. It was the rhythm of her life. I see her hands, small and gentle, moving rhythmically as she baked. Her joy rising like the warm scent of fresh bread. Her cakes were more than confections, they were offerings of love. She delighted in baking for charitable causes, donating her creations to raffles, using sweetness to heal and uplift. Giving, for her, was a language of the soul. In her family life, she was quite the architect of goodness. She believed deeply in the power of principles and raised her children on the timeless truths that form the backbone of a compassionate heart. Treat others as you wish to be treated. If you have nothing kind to say, remain silent. Good manners cost nothing. These phrases were more than rules. They were the seeds of integrity planted within souls of her children. She lived these lessons, embodying grace, patience, and strength. She was wise, not in the loud way of intellect, but in the silent, intuitive wisdom that flows from love. As a child, she had danced. Oh, how her spirit still lights up at that memory. Ballet was her first love, the way she expressed the joy and freedom of being alive. Later, when life responsibilities grew and time moved her into new chapters, she found joy again in ballroom dancing. Even in her later years, she would laugh and say, "I'll dance until my legs give up." And so she did, with grace that never dimmed. She came from a disciplined home. Her father served proudly in the Royal Navy. His strength and courage shaping the foundation of her early years. Her mother, a woman of both firmness and affection, stayed home to raise her and her 3 brothers. There was love in that house, not always spoken, but always present, and she absorbed it all, learning the quiet art of endurance and care. From her mother, she learned not only how to keep her home, but how to nurture her heart. At 15, life gifted the most precious encounter, her best friend, her soul's mirror, the one she would call her eternal companion. They married young, at 18, and built a life grounded in devotion. Together, they weathered life's storms and basked in its joys. Even when her beloved passed before her, she felt his presence close, never gone, only unseen. She knew, with the certainty of one who understands love beyond death, that he would be there waiting when her own time came. Her transition was peaceful, though her physical body had grown tired from the chronic heart disease. She shows me her husband standing beside her when she crossed, his eyes full of joy, his arms open wide. Their reunion, she tells me, cannot be captured in words. You cannot comprehend the beauty of the spirit world, she says, her voice shimmering through my mind like sunlight through water. Yet even as she thrives in light of that higher realm, she often visits the earthly plane. Love, after all, is not bound by dimensions. She drifts close to her family, her children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, surrounding them in the warmth they sometimes feel without knowing why. One granddaughter, she notes, senses her often in the quiet moments, in her dreams, or through the gentle scent of honeysuckle that seems to bloom from nowhere. That fragrance is her whisper, her way of saying, "I am here. I love you still." She is so proud of her descendants, every single one. Her light grows brighter as she shows me an image of a wedding, her grandson's. A day she eagerly anticipates from the other side. Her excitement is contagious. She and her beloved husband will be present, unseen but deeply felt. She loves his bride and smiles knowingly, saying she will bring out the best in him. Then, with a twinkle in her eye, she teases, tell them to prepare for a baby girl. There is a trace of sadness that ripples through her energy. She shows me that some within the family have grown apart, that words have been exchanged, and silences have settled like stones. Her voice trembles gently as she shares. Oh, this breaks my heart. She does not blame, she does not judge, she only loves. Her wish so simple that her family remember the lesson she had once taught of compassion, forgiveness, and unity. She wants them to find their way back to one another, to mend what time and pride have fractured. I feel her tears, not of despair, but of longing. As she says, "Please, my beautiful children, love and cherish one another. Let us bring things back to peace, ready for the wedding. Let love lead the way. Make it magical." Her plea is both tender and powerful, carried on the wings of divine love. Before her energy begins to fade, she leaves me with some names that ripple like echoes of her legacy. Edna, Stanley, David, Michael, Robert, and Deborah. Around them circle the newer lights: Samantha, Ellie, Josh, Jacob, and Lexi. Perhaps grandchildren and great-grandchildren whose laughter continues her story. She offers also some sacred dates: August the 23rd, November the 7th, and March the 28th. Milestones of love and remembrance. As her presence begins to gently withdraw, she turns one last time. I see her blowing a kiss, a gesture filled with all the tenderness of eternity. Her words drift softly through the room, wrapping the space in light. For my family. And then she is gone. Though not truly gone, for love once given never fades. Her energy lingers calm and golden, like the afterglow of a setting sun. A reminder that the bonds of spirit are never broken, only transformed. I do hope that this message gets back to her family, that could potentially help heal the wounds that have been carried over the years. Until the next time, folks, have a great day.